Hi guys, welcome back to Guru Beauty. I'm Jodie and I recently attended IMATS here in Sydney in September 2013. I'm so excited to show you what I picked up. I had a really wonderful time. My favourite thing about the entire day was meeting all the people, all of you, all the viewers, all the subscribers, and having a great chat with you, not only looking in your IMATS bag to see what you'd picked up for the day, but also just to hear from you what you like about Guru Beauty, what you don't like about Guru Beauty, what you'd like to see more of on the channel. A really heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who did come up and say hello. I know it's a weird situation and sometimes it doesn't feel all that easy to come up and say hello, but I'm just so glad and appreciative that so many of you did. It was an absolute pleasure to meet every one of you. Thank you so much for those of you who have shared your photos with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll never forget this year. It was just a really fun year because of all the people that I met and the people that I was able to spend time with on the Saturday. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming and saying hello, reaching out and giving me some of your time to have a chat. I will include a link down below to various other IMATS hauls. I have attended IMATS New York last year in 2012 and also IMATS last September in Sydney as well. So if you want to see what I picked up there, you can definitely do that. As soon as I got in, I bypassed MAC, I bypassed Inglot. They're already all packed and I've got what I need from those stands for the most part. I headed straight to HAKUHODO, the beautiful little orange bag here, and I did pick up some additional brushes to add to my collection that I started at last year's Sydney IMATS, and I'm very pleased with the brushes that I did purchase. I think I haven't done a very good job of explaining to you guys that HAKUHODO has different levels of quality, I guess, and different price levels, and we kind of think of HAKUHODO as a very expensive brush range, but most of the eye brushes that I got this year are less than $20 each. That's not that far from the price that we're asking to pay for Real Techniques brushes, say, at Priceline. So I just wanted to put that in perspective for those of you who may not be aware that HAKUHODO does have different price levels, and I've got all of the ones with the black handles, the J series, I think, for the most part, and I absolutely love them. I think they feel and perform like luxury brushes. I'm really pleased with them. I don't have any of those orange handled ones which are the more sort of higher end, but I'm in love with these black handled J series brushes from HAKUHODO, and they are relatively inexpensive, or at least not as expensive as you would think. I did get a couple of face brushes this year. I've just stuck the stickers straight on the handle because HAKUHODO does not label their brushes, so as you take them out of the packaging you've got to take a note if you need a record of what brushes you do have. So this first face brush here is the J5543. This is just a lovely face brush that would be very nice for contouring, very nice for cream blush, very nice for highlight, bronzer, even foundation, powder foundation, I would say. Very soft, tapered at the tip, just gorgeous. Can't wait to get some makeup on that brush. Next face brush I got was the G5538 BkSl, and that is a very sort of round brush there, you can probably see, and I just thought that this would be beautiful for highlight, also for contouring. Just very even and symmetrical brush there, very soft. I thought that that would be beautiful. I don't have anything quite this shape. Then I bought 4 additional eye brushes. This one would be the closest to the MAC 239, I would say. This is their J004G. It's just a beautiful shading brush there, nice white soft bristles. Also one closest to the MAC 217, I would say. This is the J5523 BkSl, and then 2 different size crease brushes, which I absolutely love the look of. This first one is the J5522 BkSl, and then the BJ142 BkSl, just a slightly smaller crease brush. I love the HAKUHODO brushes that I picked up last year and really looking forward to giving those a try. Now, the next place I rushed to was already crowded by the time I got there, but it was PMSTUDIO, and I talked about PMSTUDIO on my IMATS shopping list ideas. The things that I was really looking forward to picking up at PMSTUDIO was IT Cosmetics products as well as Makeup Forever. Both are very difficult to find, impossible to find in WA right now, so So very excited to get myself over there and see what they were carrying this year. The first thing that I picked up this year was a brush case. This Makeup Forever brush case is bigger than the faux leather Sigma ones that go together as cups, and it comes with a very sturdy looking clip which would hold this together if you've got it in your luggage, in your travel bag, or in your makeup kit, and very nice and roomy in there. As I unhook it, you see they are connected with an elastic band, and you've got quite a lot of space there to add a lot of makeup brushes into that container. You can obviously set that up on your counter. I always steal the glasses from the minibar when I'm traveling in the hotels, and these would just give me a lot more room than a glass tumbler from a hotel minibar, as well as give me something nice and sturdy and protective to pack my brushes in. So this was about $32, really excited to have that. Another couple of items I picked up from Makeup Forever was another flash palette. This one is relatively new. I was very excited to see that they were carrying this because it is fairly new, and I wasn't sure if PMSTUDIO would be stocking it yet or not, but it is their 12 flash color case, and this one is the one in neutral. They have a very bright one which I use all the time for painting my girls' faces. I don't use it enough as a makeup base on me, but I should. It's very versatile, very creamy palette. I just liked the look of all of these sort of neutral colours to play with, so very excited. Another couple of items I picked up from Makeup Forever was another Aqua Brow. Now I have the Aqua Brow in number 25. It's quite a dark brown. I love the Aqua Brow. It is a cream brow product, and it is waterproof. It's beautiful, particularly going into the summer. I did get the number 15, just a little bit lighter, and I think that those two colours will be perfect depending on what look I'm going for with my brows. And final product from Makeup Forever is their Mist and Fix. I'm really into sprays, finishing sprays, setting sprays. This is their Makeup Fixer Mist, and it says that this one is a light and comfortable spray. It sets makeup perfectly and acts as an invisible barrier against extreme conditions, environmental pollutants, temperature changes, etc. So looking forward to seeing how this one compares with other setting sprays that I have, and I will let you know about it if I love it. Next, I checked out all of the new IT Cosmetics goodies that they had on display this year. This one was on my wish list. This is their IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. This is a neutralizing corrective cream. It comes only in the one colour, which I can see it could possibly be a drawback for many people, but I have seen enough people who I trust rave about this product. I love every single IT Cosmetics product I have ever purchased. I love their Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I've got it in neutral medium, which suits about 70% of skin tones according to IT Cosmetics. Really excited to give this one a try. It does have peptides, collagen, colloidal oatmeal, very soothing, hyaluronic acid, aloe and avocado. That's a great ingredients list. And then when I look at the top two ingredients, water and cyclopentasiloxane, that's my favorite ingredient, followed by a couple other silicones. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes. And of course, IT Cosmetics is paraben free, cruelty free, and against animal testing, made in the USA. I'm really looking forward to getting this one on my face. Not that I have a lot of redness, but I think that this one should give quite a very nice finish is what I'm expecting with that. Another product from IT Cosmetics that I've been eyeing off for a while that I decided to pick up at this IMATS is the IT Cosmetics My Sculpted Face Palette. I think I have seen Emily Noel actually talk about this particular palette, and it's one that you can use to highlight and contour and just shape your face, give your face dimension. It's all sort of neutral shades, really nice for a kit which would suit most skin tones. You can see you would be able to find a combination of shades here that would suit most people. I also did pick up their Universal Brow Pencil with active brow enhancing technology. So this is not only a product that's going to define your brows with a long wearing formula that's also waterproof and smudge resistant, it is also paraben free, non-comedogenic and hypoallergenic. It says that it's a universal transforming shade which adjusts to your brow colour. So it says just to basically apply lighter pressure for blonder or lighter colour hair, and then press harder for darker hair including medium brown to black. As a finishing touch, they say, lightly brush through brows with the spoolie brush for a natural polished look, and it does have an exclusive active eyebrow enhancing technology which utilises a patent pending blend of cutting edge ingredients for optimal brow health. So there you go, not only a cosmetic but a few benefits there for your brows. And basically we've got an oval shaped pencil on one end which is retractable, wind up, which I love, and then a spoolie on the other side. So really, really nice for the makeup purse. Really looking forward to giving this one a try. I also picked up their Bye Bye Lid Lines Age Reverse Creaseproof Shadow Primer with Hydro Collagen, Vitamins C and K. I do have lines on my lids. If you watch my Instagram or watch any close-ups of me doing my Get Ready With Me's, I have crepey, wrinkly, liney lids, and anything that's going to help smooth those out is definitely going to get a thumbs up from me. So again, I'm hoping this should be an interesting product to try. And finally, from IT Cosmetics, I did also pick up their Tightline Full Lash Length Black Primer with proteins, biotin, collagen, olive, jojoba, avocado and peptide infused lash enhancing serum. So what's really interesting about this mascara is basically they say that it's, you know, a few products in one. It says that because it's so tiny, you're really getting to the very, very root of your lashes. Can be worn alone or under mascara. For a more visible eyeliner effect, lightly and gently press the Tightline Slim Wand along the root of your lash line, filling in the gaps between your lashes. Move along the entire upper lash line for a beautiful tight line eyeliner effect. So what they're saying is that with the brush of this mascara, and I'll show it to you, you can do the tight lining effect at the same time as doing your lashes. Now I'm not sure how thickening or volumizing or lengthening this one is going to be, but you can use it underneath your mascara. This is what the wand looks like here. It's extremely tiny, but the benefit of this is that you can get right to the very, very roots of your lashes, and also right to that upper tight line area where you can help to line and not have to line with a pencil or a gel eyeliner. So I'm intrigued by this. It's a really different type of product and I'm really looking forward to giving this one a try. The last product that I picked up from the PMSTUDIO stand was from CoverFX. Many YouTubers, especially the American YouTubers, have a lot of great things to say about CoverFX. They are a coverage brand. They have powder foundations, cream foundations, liquid foundations. This one is Aisha's fault, Miss Goddess in Training. She talked me into this one. This is their cream concealer, and this one is in the shade N Medium, clinically tested, paraben, fragrance, gluten, mineral oil and talc free for ultimate coverage plus anti-aging benefits. Cream concealer erases dark circles and imperfections instantly. So looking forward to giving this one a try and seeing how it compares with my holy grail, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Next place I stopped was Ben Nye. Now Ben Nye is a sort of a theatrical film and TV stage professional type makeup brand. We really can't find it anywhere in Western Australia, and I picked up an eyeshadow and rouge palette. It was an essential eyeshadow blush palette, I think, last year at IMATS. Absolutely love it. All the colours were matte, and I really like the setup they have at IMATS. The way Ben Nye has a whole display promotional area that you can easily access. It's not one of the busiest stands. I had the best time chatting with a lot of the Ben Nye makeup artists there. They were brilliant. They were knowledgeable about their products and the range and all the different ways that you could use their products. And then if you liked what you saw, then you went over to Scotty's Makeup or another one of the stands and picked up, you know, any Ben Nye products there from the retailers. So I loved the interaction with the Ben Nye makeup artists. They were so fun and fantastic. They were also handing out a free product just for people who came by, and this one was randomly thrown into my bag. This was their FX cream colour in the shade FX51 Maroon, and this is something that you can use on your eyes, on your face, wherever. I was just really excited to give this one a try as a base. You can see that maroon shade there on my hand. Beautiful base that's going to make on my eyes, and I think that would even make a decent blush shade, even a lipstick shade. I've just blended it out there on my hand, and I think that would make a really nice fall blush as well as a lipstick. So freebie from Ben Nye, thank you. I was very excited about that. I did also pick up their cream blush wheel, the CR100. I loved the fact that we've got, what, 6 different shades of cream blush here. They are beautiful, pigmented, creamy, blendable. Looking forward to seeing what the longevity is like on these, but of course this would be perfect for the professionals out there who are looking for something that is creamy to add to their kit. Very nice and compact, screw top lid, made of plastic, very lightweight, and they were selling this one for $20. So a good deal, I thought. Just a great introduction for me to Ben Nye's cream blushes, which I have not tried before. I did also pick up another couple of Ben Nye palettes. You are of course getting a significant discount on the IMATS prices. This one I picked up for $45. This is the Ben Nye Theatrical Eyeshadow Palette, the ESP 914. I love the fact that they are all mattes. We've got some gorgeous neutrals here, a very nice deep brown, a very nice deep black, a couple of interesting shades to throw in there, a purple and then also a rusty shade. I just love the shades in that palette. Definitely looking forward to giving those a try. I found that the Ben Nye eyeshadows are very pigmented, gorgeous colours. They make really nice bridal palettes as well. The other one I got was the ESP 954 Glam Shadow Palette, and that one just has a few more shades. We do certainly have those neutrals, but then also an interesting sort of plummy shade, a nice blue shade here, another couple of neutrals, really nice assortment of shades. I just couldn't resist at the show. It is quite similar to the 8-pan palette that I just showed you, but just excited to have them, couldn't resist. And another couple of products I picked up from Ben Nye. This is their liquid set. This one is a waterproof mixing liquid. So basically you add this to, you know, any powder product, any cake product, and it's going to make it waterproof. Looking forward to seeing how waterproof this makes some of my products, particularly coming up in the summer here. And then finally the Ben Nye Final Seal. This is a matte makeup sealer, so just like the Makeup Forever, you spray it on after you've applied your makeup, but this one's going to make the product matte and it's going to help it stay on longer. It does say that it provides a waterproof matte top coat for most types of makeup. Hold 8 to 10 inches from your dry water-based or powdered cream makeup. Spray lightly, avoid saturation, allow to dry, and it does say that you can reapply as well. So great for, you know, TV, great for touch-ups, that kind of thing. It does contain alcohol as its top ingredient. Most of these sprays do, so that they dry off. This size here, 2 fluid ounces, I bought for $10, and it's a very minty finish to it. It can be irritating to some people's eyes, but just prepare them for the smell, for the scent, and have them definitely close their eyes when you spray them down in a zigzag motion. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one compares, and again how waterproof it sets my makeup, particularly over the summer. I did also stop by Model Rock Lashes. They had some really lovely lashes, and I happened across Martin Bray there. Martin Bray is a celebrity makeup artist. He is the makeup artist on X Factor as well as Australia's Got Talent. He was responsible for Dany there in X Factor with her wonderful lace glow effect hair when she sang that beautiful song Raw. I love it. Anyway, I heard Martin talking about lashes, and he said that he uses in particular the 241 lashes here, and what I like about those is that they do have an invisible strip and they are tapered, so it goes from the inner corner a bit shorter right out to a longer sort of center and outer edge. Nice for a bit of drama. Really looking forward to using those. They had a deal on, you know, buy 10 for a good price, so I ended up buying 10 different styles there. And then for $15 each, they were also selling these sets of 10. I got this set of 10 here, which is going down in gradients from short down to longer and longer of the same sort of style, and then another set of 10 here where each of the styles is significantly different from the other, so lots of versatility there. I love invisible band lashes. I just thought they were beautiful, and some of them really quite natural and lovely, so looking forward to giving those a try. Next, I stopped by Makeup and Glow. Now Makeup and Glow sells Makeup Forever, Graftobian, Face Atelier, and some other products here that I was really excited to find, and I just got on with them like a house on fire. Thank you so much Makeup and Glow for your hospitality. It was really a pleasure to meet you and have a chat about all the things you offer. They do have an online store. You can visit that. I will include links to all of these if they do have online stores down below in the description bar. I did pick up a Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizer Mist. This effectively cleans, rejuvenates and removes bacteria from pressed powders, eyeshadows, cream foundations, really anything. It is dermatologically tested, non-irritating and for professional use only. So basically you just spray this over your makeup products after you've used them, after someone's tested them, whatever, and they are nice and sanitized for the next time that you need to use them. I loved that. I'll be using that for an upcoming blog sale that I will be doing. And then I could not walk away from the stand without picking up this Parry in Spirit. This is a professional makeup brush cleaner. It is a spray-on. I believe it's orange scented, and I have definitely heard a lot of great things about this online, on blogs and online reviews. I'm always up for a great brush cleanser. This one is just meant to be really, really effective. I like that it does come in a little sprayer, and I did just get this small size just to try, just to get started with. I picked up another face spray. This one is from Face Atelier. This is their Ultra Matte Spray, and it says that it banishes shine before, during and after makeup application. Perfect prep for oily skin that can be used all day and is guaranteed to preserve, not disturb, your makeup. The revolutionary silicone-based formula minimises the look of fine lines and wrinkles while erasing shine. Top ingredient, cyclopentasiloxane. No alcohol in this one. Really looking forward to seeing how this one with all the silicones actually produces a matte finish. We shall see. Another product from Face Atelier from Makeup and Glow was their Ultra Foundation Pro. This one is cruelty free, you shake it well, and it is definitely a silicone based foundation. It's a liquid. I got this one in the shade Honey. Just a little container here that comes in a little pump. Just looking forward to seeing how that one goes, because I did like the look of it on the stand. Nearing the end of the day, things really do clear out. So all this time I've been telling you guys, IMATS, IMATS, get to IMATS early, get in line up, get to MAC, get to Inglot. Now they do run out of products if you don't get there early, but if you're in luck and they have your product at the end of the day, it's the best time to go because the crowds have disappeared. You can pretty much walk up to Inglot and get whatever you want. That was when I was able to say hi to Amy Sass, who was slogging it out all day long at the Inglot stand. Hi Amy. MAC, I was able to just rock up to MAC and pick up a couple of things. That's in another haul because I picked up some MAC things at the counter as well. So I'll show you what I got from MAC at the show a little bit later in another video. But Lime Crime in particular. Now this was the first time that Lime Crime had been at IMATS, and the stand was packed all day. Now I thought for sure the Velveteens that I was thinking of picking up would be sold out by the time I got to them, if ever. I was hanging out with Aish, Miss Goddess in Training, at the end of the day, and there was hardly anyone around the Lime Crime stand. So she told me, her sister told me, that they were actually still in stock. So I rocked up and I picked up the two Velveteens. There are only two shades of the Velveteens that are currently available. These are the ones that are all over online, blogs, Instagram, vlogs, everything. They are beautiful sort of liquid lipsticks. They go on very opaque. I find they go on easily, beautiful. They're very sort of moussey texture, like the NYX matte creams, I would say. The red velvet is this one. It's a very dark red, very blue based, make your teeth look beautifully white. That's my bag, baby. The suede berry is just a little bit more sort of neon, definitely still a bright red. They are beautiful, and I would recommend you check those out from Lime Crime if you haven't already. And I was not expecting to be able to get my hands on those at IMATS once I took a look at that stand, but magically it was meant to be, so I did. I picked up each of those Velveteens, and I'll be very interested to see if they come out with other colours as well, maybe next year at IMATS, but they were the only ones that I saw this year on display. And lastly, a very big thank you to Nikki. Nikki B is a viewer and subscriber who I met at IMATS last year, and her beautiful partner Junior. It was so lovely to see you again, Nikki. A belated happy birthday again to you. And she was so kind. She lugged this huge candle all over for me. She brought it to IMATS and gave it to me. This is their Fruit Fusion with pure natural extracts candle, a huge whopping 22-ounce candle. It actually fit perfectly, Nikki, in my Makeup Forever brush case. So the perfect protective packaging to get this all the way home and around Sydney with me for the week while I stayed in town for work. Thank you so much, Nikki. I haven't burnt it yet, but now that I've filmed this, I cannot wait to light it up. It smells gorgeous, and I cannot wait to find my way to a trade secret somewhere on the east coast of Australia. I can't wait because I love, love, love Yankee Candles. Love them. So that is it. That is my haul from IMATS. I hope that you enjoyed it this year. For those of you who are still with me, you deserve an apology for my bad hair day. I'm so sorry, but I had to get this filmed. I hope that you enjoyed this haul. Let me know if you did go to IMATS this year. I would love to hear from you what your very, very favourite product was that you did pick up, or if you have not been to IMATS, I would love to hear what the top product would be, the first product that would be on your shopping list if you did go to IMATS. I would love to hear that from you. So thank you once again guys so much for watching and sticking with me through this long video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Have a beautiful day and we'll see you again really soon. Bye!